Happy birthday to me. Ow. Well, it's actually not my birthday anymore, full disclosure. It was, though, a little while ago, and I got new books for my siblings, and I wanted to share with the class, do a little haul. You guys know the drill. Let's just get into it. Okay, so the first book I got, drumroll please, was The Death Cure by James Dashner. My brother got me this for me. I have not read any of the Maze Runner books before, but I did watch all the movies. But I want to see the books now. I want to check them out. I only got The Death Cure from him as a gift, so the other books I'll have to get myself. But that's okay. I can do that. No problemo. I'm very excited. Also a little intimidated because I know it's sci-fi, or I think it is. And science was always my worst subject in school, but I'm willing to give it a go and try and see if I like it. I also like this cover. It's pretty cool. And then the next book I got was From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I actually got the new cover. This was from my sister. I'm so excited. This book has been on my radar for a while, and I'm really excited to read it. Hopefully I'll get to it in December or in January, maybe, if I don't have time, but I will get to this very soon because I'm so excited, and the new cover is so pretty. Okay, so I put the blurb here because I honestly don't even know what it's about. I just know I want to read it because everyone hypes it up, and I know I think it won Best Romance in the Goodreads Awards in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. I might be off on that, but somewhere around there. So it says, a maiden chosen from birth to usher in a new era. Poppy's life has never been her own. The life of the maiden is solitary, never to be touched, never to be looked upon, never to be spoken to, never to experience pleasure. Waiting for the day of her ascension, she would rather be with the guards, fighting back the evil that took her family, than preparing to be found worthy by the gods. But the choice has never been hers. A duty. The entire kingdom's future rests on Poppy's shoulders. Something she's not even quite sure she wants for herself. Okay, so it seems like it's going to be high stakes, which I love in fantasies, because a maiden has a heart and soul and longing, and when Hawk, oh, that's a hot name, a golden-eyed guard, honor-bound to ensure her ascension, enters her life, destiny and duty become tangled with desire and need. He incites her anger, makes her question everything she believes in, and tempts her with the forbidden, oh gosh, I'm eating it up already. Forbidden love, maybe enemies to lovers here. A kingdom. Forsaken by the gods and feared by the mortals, a fallen kingdom is rising once more, determined to take back what they believe is theirs through violence and vengeance. And as the shadow of those cursed draws closer, the line between what is forbidden and what is right becomes blurred. Poppy is not only on the verge of losing her heart and being found unworthy by the gods, but also her life, when every blood-soaked thread that holds her world together begins to unravel. Literally so excited for this. So excited for this. It sounds so good. It looks so good. I'm hyped. And then I got House of Roots and Ruin, and this is the one I'm most excited for. I actually already started reading it. I started reading it on my birthday because I just couldn't wait. I got so excited because it is signed. And this is my first ever signed book, and I'll show you guys pictures of it in the next slide, but let's just go over like what it's about. I already kind of know because I'm reading it, but I will read the blurb for you guys. So, a modern masterpiece. This is a classic gothic thriller fantasy about doomed love, menacing ambition, and the ghosts that haunt us forever. In a manor by the sea, one sister is still cursed. Despite dreams of adventures far beyond the Saarland shores, 17-year-old Verity Thomas has remained at her family's estate Highmoor with her older sister Camille, while their sisters have scattered across Arcania? When their sister Mercy sends word that the Duchess of Blome, wife of a celebrated botanist, is interested in having Verity paint a portrait of her son Alexander, Verity jumps at the chance, but Camille won't allow it. Forced to reveal the secret she's kept for years, Camille tells Verity the truth one day. Verity is still seeing ghosts. She just doesn't know it. So I didn't actually read the blurb before I started, and when she started seeing ghosts, that threw me for a loop. I was not expecting it, but I liked the little twist. Stunned, Verity flees Highmoor that night and, with nowhere else to turn, makes her way to Blome. At first, she is captivated by the lush, luxurious landscape. Why can't I read? And is quickly drawn to charming, witty, and impossibly handsome Alexander Laurent, and soon, to her surprise, a romance blossoms. What is that ... about? That's suspicious. But it's not long before Verity is plagued with nightmares, and the darker side of Blome begins to show through its sickly sweet facade. I'm not too far into it. I think I'm just at like 100 pages in, but it's really good so far. I'm liking it, and Okay, let me show you the pictures because it is stunning. This is the most beautiful book I own. Like, look at when you take the dust jacket off. Look at those designs with the peacocks. It's so pretty, and I love the colors. It's so pretty. And then I have a picture of the cover. As you can see, my bookmark is in there because I'm reading it. And the back is also stunning with the flowers. And it's like eerie, gothic, but pretty. It's just gorgeous. And also, when you open it up, they have like this green and white design. It's just stunning. It's so pretty. And then there's a signature because it is signed. And then that's the spine on the right. Isn't it beautiful? This is literally stunning. It's beautiful. Anyway. Moving on. I got Daughter of Smoke and Bone from my other sister. The last two books I talked about, those were from not my older sister, but the older of the two. I'm the oldest. And then this one is for my youngest sister. So she got me Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I don't know anything about this, so I put the blurb in here so I can read it for you guys and we can like explore it together. I also love this cover. It's really cool. So it says, around the world, black handprints are appearing on doorways, scorched there by wings of strangers who have crept through a slit in the sky. In a dark and dusty shop, a devil's supply of human teeth grows dangerously low. Okay, wow, I was not expecting that. Okay, now I really want to read it, like a lot now. That sounds so cool. And in the tangled lanes of Prague, a young art student is about to be caught up in a brutal otherworldly war. Meet Carol. She fills her sketchbooks with monsters that may or may not be real. She's prone to disappearing on mysterious errands. She speaks many languages, not all of them are human. And her bright blue hair actually grows out of her head that color. Okay, who is she? That is the question that haunts her, and she's about to find out. When beautiful, haunted Akiva fixes fiery eyes on her in an alley in Marrakesh, the result is blood and starlight, secrets unveiled, and a star-crossed love whose roots drink deep of a violent past. But will Carol live to regret learning the truth about herself? Okay. I don't know too much to say about that, just that I'm excited. But okay, so let's move on because she did get me more. She got me Within These Wicked Walls by Lauren Blackwood. I don't know anything about this one either. I don't hear too many people talking about it. Maybe it'll be like a hidden gem. So it says, what the heart desires, the house destroys. Okay, I'm already intrigued by that one line. Andromeda is a Debtra, an exorcist hired to cleanse households of the evil eye. When a handsome young heir named Magnus Rochester reaches out to hire her, Andromeda quickly realizes this is a job like no other, with horrifying manifestations at every turn, and that Magnus is hiding far more than she has been trained for. Death is the most likely outcome if she stays, but leaving Magnus to live out his curse alone isn't an option. Evil may roam the castle's halls, but so does a burning desire. Okay, and it says, an Ethiopian-inspired debut fantasy retelling of Jane Eyre. I'm not too familiar with Jane Eyre, honestly, so I don't know what to make of that. But I'm very, very intrigued. It seems like it's going to be gothic, which I love gothic fantasy. I think that's like my favorite subgenre of fantasy. I've noticed that I really, really like it because I've been reading it more and I'm obsessed. Okay, moving on. This is also from my youngest sister, A Psalm of Storms and Silence and Aurora's End. I didn't include the blurbs for these ones because neither of them are the first in a series. I didn't want to put out any spoilers for myself or for you guys, but I'm very excited to start these. I haven't read any of the books in the series though, so I won't be getting to these right away. I'll have to read the first in the series and then move on to these, because my sister, she knows I like fantasy, so she was just like picking up random fantasies and she didn't know that they were not the first in the series, but that's okay. Not complaining at all, because I can just go to the library and get them, no problemo. So yeah, moving on. She also got me Blood Witch by Susan Dennard, which is also, I don't know if this is the second in a series or the third, but it's not the first. I do own the first one though. I don't know where it came from, but I have it, and now I'm like motivated to read it because I have two of them. And whatever ones I don't have, I can just get it at the library, like I said. No problemo. But I do like witchy books, so this is a good one, I think. And then, these are the gifts I got for myself. I saved the best for last. Okay, so if you guys don't know, I read Kiss the Sky in October, and it ended up being my favorite book in the whole wide world. I can't stop thinking about it. And so I decided I was going to buy them for myself as like a birthday gift. I'm going to get the Kiss the Sky and Feel the Fire. These are both in Connor and Rose perspective. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Addicted series, but I'm obsessed with it, especially Rose and Connor. I didn't buy the other books because that's a lot of money, but these two just felt worth it to me. They're both $17, and like for the amount they mean to me, I feel like that wasn't a lot. Like, which is crazy for me to say because I never buy books at the bookstore full price, especially. I get all my books at thrift stores or garage sales, or sometimes I'll trade them at little free libraries. Like, I don't go out and buy books, but these ones I just, like, I needed to have them. I wanted to look over at my bookshelf and see them because I love them, and it just makes me so happy to turn. Like, when I wake up in the morning, I turn and turns my bookshelf because it's like right by my bed, and I see them right there, and it makes me so happy and giddy, and I'm so excited to reread Kiss the Sky and annotate it. And I still haven't gotten to Fuel the Fire, but I'm gonna get to it and then annotate that, and I'm so excited. This was literally the best birthday gift. I also went to the library and I got some books for myself. I got Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I got something by Julie James, which I don't even know what the title is. I forgot. I haven't started it yet. I just picked it up because it was like FBI romance. I think it's enemies to lovers, and it just sounded interesting. So I picked that up on a whim. And yeah, so those are the birthday books I got. What just happened to my voice? It sounded like a baby there. But anyway, those are the books I got. See you guys next time. I don't have an outro planned, so it's just, yeah. Bye bye.